April is Earth Month, and a new program has come to Central Florida to help us all understand how the world around us continues to change.
And First Warning meteorologist Alex Alisi shows us what it means for our future.
As we continue to forecast our future, it's very important that future generations can understand some of these complex issues facing the world. That's where exhibits like Earth Matters at the Orlando Science Center come in.
Take the quiz and see how your choices impact the coral reef.
The exhibit is designed to be interactive.
This exhibit broken down into quite a few different segments.
As Xander Davis, Public Programs Coordinator at the Science Center, showed me, this tunnel of blue and red stripes represents Earth's temperature throughout history.
So you can see we got some really deep blues indicating a colder year, and then as we get to more recent times, up in the 2000s, you can see it's not that lovely blue color anymore, it gets red. So we're really trying to show people again, this is sort of what's happening. A lot of people, when they think of global warming or climate change, it's a future problem, it's down the road, but it's not, it's now, it's been happening. We're in the middle of it right now.
The temperature tunnel then opens up to interactive displays.
We have a little city here, which people can work together by creating the power, and as you're generating the electricity for this city, you're working together on different initiatives with the other group members, as you can see on these screens, and they're actually going to take people through things that we can do to impact not only just our own personal climate usage, but that on a larger scale over the course of a city.
You can see young learners love it. Once they hop onto the bikes and start to power the different sections of the city, they can get a sense of how working together can benefit society as a whole.
If you fix the water and we have clean water, it doesn't really do anything if you're producing food in a poor way, or the same thing with producing electricity. So it's encouraging about all those different aspects of society to work together to get this really cool result.
This next part is a way to make people think about the hidden costs of the things we consume.
So when we purchase things, we look at the dollar amount, right? That's the cost to us. But there's impacts that those objects have on everywhere else.
By pumping the water pump at this display, guests try to guess the amount of water needed to produce everyday objects.
It takes 3,331 gallons of water to produce one smartphone.
Oh my gosh.
That's the type of reaction Joanne Newman, president and CEO of the Orlando Science Center, wants all visitors to have.
What kind of fish do you want to buy?
I love nothing more than to see our younger folks, our children come in. They're enjoying this exhibit so much, and really they're our future, right? It's about our kids and our grandkids and
200 gallons.
200 gallons?
Them learning as early as they can and as much as they can so that they can be real, positive impacts on this world.
Every day offers a new opportunity to rethink the future, and tomorrow is up to you.
So as this exhibit shows, if everyone does a small part, hopefully in the future, we can add less of these dark red stripes going forward. Reporting at the Orlando Science Center, Alex Alisi, WESH 2 News.
And the exhibit at the Orlando Science Center is open through April, which means that you can enjoy it for Earth Month. The Orlando Science Center is open every day except Wednesdays.